Hello, this is Evan Rogers coming at you once again with Lesson 5 from The Basics. The textbook that I made is called The Basics. And it's Lesson 5, duh. Okay, right, great. In case you're catching this just on YouTube because you're typing in like, yo, I want to learn some Japanese, check out www.evanseasyjapanese.com, and that's going to have a gigantic Japanese free, I'm hoping to keep it free, database of information, basically using YouTube and PDF files, so you can get basically a free education about how to speak Japanese. I pieced together nerds like Japanese and nerds like fantasy games. Just like me, I'm a nerd and I like all those things. I pieced together, hey, why not teach them the same way? It'll be a fun time. So, we're on Lesson 5. We're finally going to learn how to make some fun sentences today. We got the particle no in here, the particle no. This combines nouns. Basically it shows ownership. That's what it really does. But it officially does combining two nouns, using one noun to describe another noun. Not important right now, it's ownership. New vocabulary, here we go. Dare, dare, who, ken, sword. Tsuchihoko, kind of a fun word to say. Tsuchihoko, tsuchihoko. Mace, bong. Ono, axe. Tanken, tanken, dagger. Yoroi, yoroi, armor. Tate, a shield. Yumi, a bow. You know, like a bow, you're gonna shoot a bow. Ya, arrows for the bow. The arrows, the bow's arrow. Tsue, a staff for all those wizards out there. Or, you know, maybe if you're a warrior and you're just kicking booty with its staff. And then some new verbs. Notice how they all end in mas. We're still using the mas verb tense, which is will or do often. Kaimas, buy. Like, as in buy something. You're gonna buy a chicken. Urimas, to sell. You just got back from a dungeon. You got a whole bunch of worthless magical armor that just didn't add up. You're gonna sell it, urimas. Mimas, you're scouting ahead in a dungeon. What do you see? Mimas, see. Mimas means see, look, and watch. This is difficult for Japanese learning English because to them, mimas is all three of those verbs, but in English they're all a bit different. And in case you've never noticed the difference, think about it this way. In case you're a guy, or just reverse the genders if you're a girl or whatever. I see a girl. You know, you're walking down the street, you see a girl. I look at the girl. You're now looking at the girl. I watch the girl. You're just watching this girl do. It's a little, depending on which verb you use, it can either be freaky or, you know, normal. So, anyway, if you're Japanese, be careful with mimas, or look, see, and watch. Mimas means all three. So, next one, skaimas. Use. You use something. You're going to use one of these weapons. Then the particle no for ownership, and I described that earlier. I got these words in case you're like, where did you get these words? Why did you choose these words? I'm making a brief textbook. This is the Basics Lesson 5. Once again, they're all online here at evanseasyjapanese.com in PDF form. I understand PDFs, I guess, are like scary to some people. Sometimes Google Chrome is like, watch out, it could contain a virus. I'm pretty sure it doesn't contain a virus, and if it does, somebody else put it there. But I'm also looking for other ways to put them online. I suck with technology, so please let me know if there's a better way. I think I have a blog on my website. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, great. Now we can finally talk about things that are yours, things that are mine, things that are his, things that are theirs, things that are the barbarians, things that are the clerics, things that are the goblins. So the new particle is no. We have a word that comes before it, and a noun that comes before it, and a noun that comes after it. For example, if we use watashi, which we learned back in lesson 2, watashi. Watashi means me, I. Then over here we add, oh, let's do ken for sword. Since that's a new word, let's write it in red. Write it in red, it's a new word. Ken. Watashi no ken. The thing that comes after no is owned by the thing that comes before no. Watashi no ken. My ken. Okay? My sword. That's right, ken doesn't mean sword to a lot of people. Watashi no ken. Change those around. Ken. And then watashi. I keep wanting to use the kanji. I'm going to figure out how to introduce that to you guys. Ken no watashi. That means the sword's me. If that makes any sense to anything or anyone in any situation, that's how you would say the sword that owns me. I belong to the sword. All right. Now you want to say it is that. You just add on your des, which means is. Ken no watashi desu. This is the sword's me. I want to replace this with a real example. All right. So here we go. Watashi no tsuchi hoko. It is my mace. It is my mace. Okay? And really I just have a whole bunch of examples on the bottom of the sheet of paper. So, let's look through a few of them. Kore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Just the first one on the bottom. Kore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. This is my pencil. Kore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. This is my pencil. Kore wa watashi no enpitsu desu. Next up. Barbarian wa yumi o kaimasu. Barbarian wa yumi o kaimasu. The barbarian buys a bow. I don't know if barbarians can use bows, but whatever. How about we make a new fun sentence? Barbarian wa watashi no ya o urimasu. What does that mean? What's the subject of the sentence? What is the thing that is doing the verb? The thing that is doing the verb is the barbarian. Barbarian wa? What's the verb? What is he doing? He is doing urimasu. He is going to sell. He will sell something. He will sell. Barbarian wa urimasu. The barbarian is going to sell something. What's he going to sell? Well, we look for the particle o. And the word ya comes before the particle o. Ya o urimasu. Barbarian wa ya o urimasu. The barbarian will sell an arrow. Or, arrows, because plurality isn't mentioned here. However, we have this new doohickey called the no particle. And it shows ownership. Barbarian wa watashi no ya o urimasu. The barbarian will sell my arrow. Do we see how that works? The barbarian will sell my arrow. Barbarian wa, subject. Watashi no ya o. My arrow is the object. Urimasu, will sell. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation, clarifies a few particles, and shows you a very complex sentence that we're getting into. We're talking about a complex object. In fact, you can even have another no in there. I'm often asked, what? Can I have more than one of the same particle in a sentence? Yeah, totally you can. How about we say let's change the sentence into your barbarian will sell my arrow. You know, two people are sitting at a table, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, and one guy's like, dude, your barbarian's gonna sell my arrow, you jerk, I'm gonna destroy you. How would we say that? How would we change this to, that was a hint. How are we gonna change this to your barbarian? Well, you has to exist before the barbarian, anata, and we have to show ownership. Anata no barbarian wa watashi no ya o urimasu. Your barbarian will sell my arrow. Okay? Cool. How about we say, you will buy my armor. Think about this on your own. How will you say something like, you will buy my armor? You will buy my armor. Verb is buy. That goes at the end. So, kaimasu. Kaimasu. I'm going to try to write small to keep this all on one line. Kaimasu. Buy. What is he going to buy? Actually, I totally forgot what the sentence was. I wish I had YouTube so I could reverse it. Geez, what was the sentence? You will sell my armor, I believe it was. You will sell my armor. Oh, you will buy my armor. You will buy my armor. You will buy my armor. What is he going to buy? He is going to buy the armor. Whose armor? My armor. So, the thing that is getting boughten is marked with an O, and the thing that is getting purchased is armor. So yoroi. Yoroi o kaimasu. Buy armor. However, we're talking about what armor are we talking about? Which armor? What piece of armor are we talking about? We're talking about my armor. So, watashi no yoroi o kaimasu. Buy my armor. Who is going to do the buying? Why, that would be, I believe I said, you. You will buy my armor. What's the word for you? We just used it previously. It's anata. What particle should we use here? Should it be ka, o, wa, ka, or no? Well, who is doing the verb? It's the subject of the sentence. You are doing the verb, so it gets the subject particle wa. Anata wa watashi no yoroi o kaimasu. You will buy my armor. Okay. Tricky sentences. Lots of examples in the workbook. Have a good time learning it. See you guys. We're making some fun sentences. Have a good day.